The first day of school is 4 weeks away, and the Salt Lake City School District Superintendent is currently on administrative leave.
It was left up to him to decide whether to resign and be bought out of his contract or argue the case of why he should stay. Fox 13 News reporter Emily Tenser was at tonight's school board meeting to find out whether Dr. Timothy Gadson will return this school year. Emily.
Bob Kelly, the board president, says no resolution has been made. Dr. Gadson has asked the board to mediate the dispute, and under his contract, they're required to do so. Dr. Timothy Gadson's role as superintendent remains uncertain, and a room full of people eager to know what's next found out they wouldn't get that answer Tuesday night.
We are committed to transparency, and if there ever were to be a termination of either of our two direct employee contracts, that would be done in an open and public meeting.
In mid-July, Gadson was put on administrative leave after the board said they received multiple complaints about him. The complaints range from inappropriate travel to favoritism to inappropriate workplace behavior.
We encourage the board to separate from the current superintendent as soon as possible so we can move forward.
Public speakers at Tuesday night's board meeting included community members, parents, and principals.
When our teachers asked why was he cutting teachers while at the same time increasing district administration, he abruptly and forcefully shut down the conversation, telling them they didn't understand. Teachers left feeling unheard.
Janetta Williams with the NAACP Salt Lake branch called out the board for unethical behavior. She says their actions send a message to students and families of color.
The board members are asking for complaints against Dr. Gadson. To me, is that, if they can't control him, they want to make sure that they can get rid of him.
Gadson moved from Minnesota to Utah and has held the position for barely a year. If he is removed, the next superintendent will be the fourth leader in the last 4 years.
They want the focus to be on the students. I don't see how having a fourth leader in such a short period of time is any way putting the focus on the students.
Specific details on those complaints have not been released by administration. Mohammed Bey, the only black member on the school board, has publicly spoken out, saying the complaints are racist. The board president says this decision-making process will have no impact on students' day-to-day experience when they go back to school on the 30th. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Emily Tenser, Fox 13 News, Utah.